Hey guys, what's up? It's Michael at Apple Tech, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a what's on my homepage for my iPhone. So if you look on my homepage here, you can see that this is currently the apps that I'm using on my homepage. I'm just going to go through a few of them. I'm not going to go through some of the more popular ones like Angry Birds and stuff because most people know about that. But the first thing I have on my homepage is obviously going to be YouTube. Now I like to keep the homepage. I like to have a bookmark to YouTube on my homepage so that I can click on it and watch any subscriptions I have in my YouTube library. Right now I don't have any because I'm actually signed into my other account, Tweety Gaming. But if I was signed into Apple Tech, I probably would have a lot on here. The next app I like to keep on my homepage is my Xbox Live. This is the official Xbox Live app for iOS, and I really like to keep this app on my iPod because I can check to see when my friends are signed into Xbox Live, and then if I feel like going on, I can go play with them. But a lot of times I won't go on Xbox if I don't see any friends on, because a lot of times I just like playing with them. It takes a little bit long to load here, but hopefully it will load up here. But this is pretty cool. It's basically like an actual Xbox on your phone. It even does the sound effect noises. Let me just make sure that's turned up all the way. So if we can scroll over here, that's the home page. We can see my profile. So if I click on my friends here, you can see it actually makes the Xbox noise, which I think is pretty cool. Right now I don't have any friends online, which kind of sucks, probably because they're all at school right now. But yeah. The next app I have is actually one of my favorite apps. It's called Ninja Fishing. I don't play it very much a lot of times because you have to use the accelerometer, and a lot of times when I'm playing applications, I'm not in a good place to tilt my iPhone back and forth. But let's go ahead and turn it down here, and we'll hit play. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this before, but I'm just going to show you a little preview of it. It's a pretty fun game. Basically what you do is you're this ninja fishing, and a lot he'll say random things. And basically what you got to do is you got to go all the way down as far as you can. So you got to tilt to avoid the fish, and then eventually you'll get to a certain depth and you can't go down any farther. And then what you're going to have to do is grab fishes. I'm going to hit one here on purpose. Oh, I can't. There we go. And then when you want to go up, you want to start grabbing the fish. Like that. You want to grab as many as you can, and you do get a weight limit, and there is a certain depth you can go, but you can upgrade all that. And then what you're going to want to do is cut the fishes, or yeah, I guess slice them up. Don't hit the bombs, obviously that's bad, and you'll get coins, and with those coins you can purchase upgrades. So this is again one of my favorite apps in the App Store, and it's very, very addicting. Like I said before, you can get upgrades, you don't want to hit the bombs. So we'll go to the store here and I'll show you some upgrades, hopefully. So this has some shops here. And then you can see that you can buy gold from in-app purchases. Let's say we want to upgrade the line, and basically I could upgrade the line so I could go down to 200 meters, I could go down to 300 meters, go down to 400, 500, etc. You guys get the point. You can also upgrade your katana so that it's more powerful when slicing fish, because bigger fish require more slices until they, I guess, die, you could say. So you can upgrade pretty much anything in the app, and you can buy in-app purchases, but I don't ever recommend doing that. The next thing I have on my homepage is actually Angry Birds. I do have all three of them. I'm not going to go through them because everybody knows what Angry Birds is. It's literally like on every single platform in the world. Not really, but most people know what that is. The next one I have is Where's My Water? I'm not going to show too much of this either because it is a very popular app. But basically what you're trying to do is get the water to this alligator crocodile type thingy so that he can take a shower, I guess. I don't know. I never really understood the whole point of the game, but it's pretty fun and addicting. So I'll go ahead and play here, and I'll just do level 2 because level 1 is always boring. I'll do level 3, what the heck. So let it load here, and basically what you got to do is you can drill holes by moving your finger through the dirt, and you got to get the water to Swampy. You can collect the ducks. Obviously you get bonus points, like most games have those. Bonus opportunities you can get, and you'll get cool stuff with it. So why is my iPhone lagging? Maybe I'm getting a phone call or something. So there, I completely failed because I had to get the water here. I'm not sure why this is lagging. It never has done this before. Let's go ahead and just refresh. And we'll go out on this side. And the water will go down. It'll go in this drain. And the alligator or Swampy will get the water. He'll be happy. He'll be able to take a shower or a bath or whatever you want to call it. And that's pretty much what you do in this game. It's very addicting, and I would highly recommend it. Now the next thing I have on my homepage is actually Run Roo Run. This was actually my app of the month for January, so instead of showing you guys this, I'm actually just going to put an annotation on it where you can go watch my whole app review of this app. Again, this was my app of the month for January 2012. The next app I have after Run Roo Run is Kick the Buddy. This is also a very popular app in the App Store, so I'm not going to go through it too much either. Hopefully if it can load here, come on. Come on. There we go. So basically what you do is they advertise this app as a stress reliever. I personally just don't even use it for that. I just like to beat this guy up because it's funny. But basically what you do is you can just buy this stuff and you get more money, I guess you could say, by killing him, and you can like blow him up. So right now I have a missile, so I can tap on the screen and a missile will go at him. And you'll get more money, as you guys can see there. You'll get more money as he gets more hurt, but right now he's knocked out. When he's knocked out, he'll have X's over his eyes and you won't be able to get any more money. So we'll wait for him to wake up here, just 1 second. Alright, so he's awake, so now if we tap on him again, keep an eye on the money. You can see the money goes up. And with that money, you can buy a ton of things. They literally have a ton of things you can get. And this is just one section. They have multiple sections. This is explosive section. They have firearms, cool weapons, all these sections. And then they have a whole bunch of things inside those sections. So it's a pretty good app, and I would highly recommend it. That is Kick the Buddy. The next app we have is Turtlefly. I'm not going to go over that one either because that is also a very, very popular app in the App Store, and it is quite old. But basically all you're doing is you're this turtle trying to fly as high as you can. I'm sure you guys know what it is. If you don't know what it is, go ahead and just YouTube search Turtlefly app review. Very fun app, would highly recommend it. And the next app I have is Infinity Blade 2. I haven't played this very much on my iPhone, but I have played it a lot on my iPad. Infinity Blade is a very good game. I'm not going to go over this one either because it's also very, very, very popular. Probably maybe even just as popular as Angry Birds, but you guys probably know what Infinity Blade 2 is, and if you don't, go ahead and search an app review for it on YouTube. Now the next app I have is actually Bejeweled. I'm actually going to do just a quick little overview of this because I personally just love just the graphics and the colors in this app itself are just amazing. It looks amazing with Retina display. Probably one of the best apps I've ever seen with Retina display. And it's Bejeweled. I'm sure you know what Bejeweled is. You have to line up the 3 jewels and they disappear. A very, very fun and addicting app. It's great to play anywhere. I played in school all the time. It's great to play anywhere because it doesn't require the accelerometer. Basically what you got to do again is just line up those. I just got a power up there, but you got to line up jewels to collect each other. So there's 3 purple triangles here. I got to line those up, and that's just what you do in this app. It's very fun. Highly recommended. I believe it's only $1, and that is called Bejeweled Blitz, I believe. Or if you just search Bejeweled, look for that icon in the iTunes App Store. Very, very fun app. And the next app I have is actually Tempo Run. Not going to go over this one either because it is free. I think it's free. If it's not free, it's only $1. I know it's not very much money. Tempo Run. I'm sure you guys know what that is. It's been very popular lately at my school. I've known about it for a long time. But basically, you're just this guy trying to run as far as you can. It's a distance game. And you go as far as you can. You got to move and avoid obstacles. I'm sure you know what it is. If you don't know what it is, just download it. It's free on the iTunes App Store. And it's very addicting. And right next to Tempo Run, we have Fruit Ninja. I'm sure you guys know what Fruit Ninja is too. Basically, this fruit flies up in the air, you gotta slice it, that's why it's called Fruit Ninja, and they have a whole bunch of different game modes. Not gonna go over this one either, because like a lot of the apps on this homepage, very, very popular, and I don't need to go over it. The next app I have is Real Racing 2. I believe I've actually only played this game like 1 or 2 times, but I do really, really enjoy it. It is quite a fun game, and it is said to be the Infinity Blade of racing, I guess you could say. So we're going to skip this intro here, and I'll just show you a little quick demo of it. It looks great on the iPhone, amazing with Retina display, and I'll just show you a quick demo of it here. So I'm just loading up Quick Race here, and we're just going to do obviously a quick race here, and I'll be able to show you guys kind of just like the overview of the app. You can have different viewing angles. It's pretty cool. I have assists on just because I suck at this game. But basically, you go automatically. You can stop by touching the screen. I believe you change views by, I can't remember exactly how you change views, but that's the pause button. I think you change views by, I'm not completely sure, by this camera button right here. Yeah, that would make sense. Camera button, change views. You can have a whole bunch of different views. This is a lot of views that people play in to make it feel more realistic. I personally just like playing in this view better because then I can see the cars around me, and I can hopefully win better, or yeah, get better, win the race. That's what I want to do. The next app I have is Batman Arkham City. Amazing game, especially on the Xbox. It's pretty good on the iPhone too. There is no side missions. That's only like the main story, but it's still pretty fun to play. And they integrated the touch controls very, very well. In fact, I'll actually go into the options and show you guys the controls, because sometimes I forget them and they're kind of hard to remember, especially if you don't play the app for a few days. Sometimes it's hard to remember. But The camera, I guarantee you, isn't doing the justice. This game looks amazing, using the Unreal Engine, obviously, which also is powered by Infinity Blade. And any app using the Unreal Engine just looks absolutely stunning on the iPhone and iPad. So I'm just going to show you guys one of the first levels in this game. It's going to be very easy, but basically what you're obviously Batman, and you have to beat up these bad guys, or goons I guess you could call them. And again, they have really integrated the touch controls well in this game. Let me just pause it and go to options here, or not options, not bad, and go to help here, and it'll show you the touch controls as you guys can see right there. So if you want to do a right combo, you swipe this way, that way, and this way again. Left combo, this way, that way, and this way. And you guys can just see all of the touch controls here. Tap to counter block, swipe down to deflect attack. You can just swipe him pretty much any way to hit him. And I'll just show you guys here. And the graphics look absolutely amazing. So go ahead and counter that. Oh, no, we won't. Go ahead and counter that, and then I can hit him. I obviously suck at this game. Okay, I obviously suck. And you can hit him just by swiping on the screen, just like that. And it's a very fun game. When you don't suck as much as me, you can have a lot of fun with it. The next app I have is Doodle Jump, also a very popular app in the App Store. I believe I've had this app ever since like 2008, which is when I got my freaking iPod Touch 2G. I've been an Apple nerd that long. But that's a very popular app. It's on many platforms, so I'm sure you guys know what that is, so I'm not going to go over it. The next app we have is Tiny Wings. This app is very popular, but I still want to go over it just because it is my last app. And because I can. But this is a very fun app also. Very addicting. However, it can get very challenging sometimes. Basically, you're this little bird and he doesn't have big enough wings to fly. So you got to slide on these hills, and you have certain objectives, and when you get your objectives completed, you get a score multiplier. So these are my objectives right now. I currently cannot pass those two. It's really freaking hard to pass those two. Basically what you do is you just go like this. And this is the entire game. And if you're lefty, don't worry, they do have a left-handed mode that you can switch to make it easier for you guys. But basically what you gotta do is just slide on these hills and you try to get as far as possible. And of course you gotta try to get those objectives. And if you want to check your objectives anytime, you just gotta hit the pause button, go to objectives, and you can look at your objectives in the game. Very fun app in the App Store, and I believe it's only $1. Would highly recommend it if you don't already have it or haven't already tried it. Very fun, very addicting, and it's definitely worth $1. But guys, that's going to do it for this video. That is what's on my homepage. Version 1, I guess you could say, beginning 2012, whatever you want to call it. That's what's on my homepage. Maybe I'll do another one of these later. But for now, this is just what I'm going to do. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. Leave a comment down below. I would also appreciate that. Subscribe to my channel if you like these videos. And be sure to follow iAppleTech on Twitter. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.